Okay, so today we're going to be working with subtracting integers. Before we get started, let's make sure we know the difference between subtracting and negative numbers, or I should say a minus sign and a negative sign. So these right here, all right, these are negative signs. And this right here is a subtraction sign. So it's this right here that tells us that we're going to be using Kesso. What is Kesso, by the way? I forgot to mention that. Kesso, oh, it's not for cheese. It stands for keep it. You have to keep it the same. All right. Switch it. I mean, switch the sign, and O stands for opposite. All right. That's what it stands for. Keep, switch, opposite. And anytime you're subtracting, that's when you want to use Kesso. So let's bring Kesso right underneath our question. It's kind of tight, the space there, so let's shrink this down. Okay, so we're going to shrink it. Okay, let's bring this over here too. Keep, switch, opposite. That's what it stands for. So what you're going to do first is we're going to use Kesso, keep, switch, opposite, to turn this subtraction problem into an addition problem. So like I said, K stands for keep it. That means you're going to keep the first fraction or the first number the way it is. Nothing changes. The next thing you're going to do is switch. Switch the subtraction into addition. And then you're going to get the opposite of this number. This is a negative 8. So what is the opposite of a negative 8? A positive 8. You can put positive 8 if you want to, or you can simply just put 8. And that's what you do when you have a subtraction problem dealing with integers. Now just turn it into an addition problem. And from there, you'll go back to the rules that I taught you. You can either think of it like a match or a fight, I guess. From these two, which number has the greatest absolute value? Meaning, which is the number that's big? Just looking at the numbers, not the sign. So pretend you don't see the sign there. Don't erase it. I'm just helping you, understand what I'm trying to tell you. What's bigger, 6 or 8? 8. So, since 8 was a positive, that means my answer has to be a positive answer. Then you look at the signs. See either the same or different. If the signs are the same, you add these two numbers up. If the signs are different, then you're going to subtract. Well, right here we have a positive 8, and this is a negative 8. The signs are different. When they're different, we subtract the amounts. It's like they got in a fight. Positive 8, they're the good guys, positive. Negative 6, they're the bad guys, negative. We subtract them. Since they're different, they don't get along, and the winner is going to be positive 2, the positives, since the positive outnumber the negatives. And there's my answer, positive 2. Or you can also use a number line. If you use your number line, you're always going to start off with the first number, and the first number is a negative 6. Negatives go this way, positives go that way. So I'm going to be going 6 spaces to my left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then from there, the second number tells me also where to go. But this time it's a positive, so I go the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And guess where I end up at? A positive 2. Same answer I had right here. Let's do another example, just to make sure we get the concept, that we understand this. So right here, again, we're subtracting integers. And again, you're going to use Kesso. Keep it, switch it, opposite. Let's write it down one more time just to make sure we know what it means. Keep it the same. Keep 5 the same. Switch. You're going to switch your minus sign into addition. And O, opposite. opposite of what negative 3 is. So let's do that. So you're going to keep phi the same. Nothing's going to change about that. You're going to switch this subtraction into an addition sign. And now you're going to get the opposite of this negative 3. And what's the opposite of negative 3? Positive 3. Look at that. Now it's super easy. With this type of answer, you shouldn't use a number line. What is 5 plus 8? 8. There we go. It's much easier when you use Kesso because you went from a subtraction problem into an addition problem. And look how easy it became once you did that. Simple addition.